Well, your money is back in its normal Wednesday time slot this week. And joining us today in studio is Colin Evans with Evans Financial Group. And well, I already messed it up once, but Colin, today we're talking about Roth conversions.
We'll have a conversation about that.
We will have a conversation about Roth conversions. You know, it really helps to actually read the words, but take it away.
Well, we wanted to set up, this month we actually were kind of setting up with, we did some case studies and to really make these things relatable. And so we're going to kind of set this up just a little bit. So we're going to take a couple, John and Sarah, and they are about 10 years from retirement. They're in their mid-50s. They're getting ready and going to visit with their advisor. They've got about $800,000 in their retirement accounts, and they are realizing as they're getting ready to retire, they're going to be living off of about $150,000 a year. They've done phenomenal saving. They're planning on having Social Security, a pension, and living off of those retirement assets. And John had heard at work from a friend, why don't you look at something called a Roth conversion? And because we are still in Trump's tax code, and this is not political, we're in some of the lowest tax rates our country has seen, that kind of perks his ears. He said, okay, well, let's discuss a Roth conversion. And what his advisor suggested is we start parlaying off some of these IRA dollars and pay taxes on them now while we're in low tax rates. And in doing this is going to do a couple things for them. One, this is going to solidify they can avoid higher tax rates in the future. It doesn't matter what Uncle Sam does or if they raise taxes, knowing that we are, for one, in trillions upon trillions of dollars of debt, 36 and counting. And at some point in time, there's going to be a cash call, and it's going to come from the form of taxes and paying some of these dollars back. But when we've converted these dollars into Roth, we are no longer subject to any future tax rates. One of the other beautiful things is at the age of 73, if you have qualified funds, you have to start taking required minimum distributions. Uncle Sam wants you to pay your taxes on those, and he wants those then. By doing this as a conversion, we no longer are required to have to take out these amounts every single year. And then the last part of this is the beautiful part of it, is tax-free income in retirement. One of the greatest things about converting dollars over to Roth is you paid the taxes on them now. And so any future growth on these dollars, and when you go to take these dollars out, they are coming to you tax-free. They are also going to be passed on to heirs income tax-free. Okay. So kind of really the greatest thing about it is it allows income in retirement to be have a greater stability, because we're not having to worry about what changes in tax codes are going to occur. Because when you start living off of fixed income, any change in taxes can affect what you're taking home. And being that you want a fixed budget, this can be a big deal. So if we start heading this off early, we can make things a little bit easier on that road in retirement time.
Well, if somebody does want to take this advice or maybe learn more about a Roth conversion, how do they get a hold of you guys?
Absolutely. You can find us at evansfinancial.com or kick us an email over at info@evansfinancial.com.
It was a great conversation.
Thank you.
Let's go to Patrick.